What up, YouTube? It's Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and before we get to our video, we wanted to let you know about our milestone giveaway for 1,000 subscribers.
We are giving away an Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4. This is the first appearance of Silk, the original Sin tie-in. I'm sure everybody is familiar with this book. This is a CBCS 9.8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Big boy.
This book is much hotter than it was when we first bought it for the show.
Yep, that's true.
You insist on still giving it away, and I'm very happy to do it.
You can tell that he is not. But anyway, we are giving this away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. Kick-ass, key issue, first appearance of Silk, is someone's going to win this book. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and let's get to the video, shall we? What up, YouTube? It's Jim from Two Fat Guys Pull Us, and we've got another exciting new comic book day video for you for the week of July 26th.
Hey,
that's right. It's going to be a great show. It is just me, but that's all right. We will carry on. Let's get into the show. All right, first up, we have Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 30. I know that there are some people out in the community that are not digging the run currently, but I think this little mini arc that we're dealing with Doc Ock and Spider-Man kind of dealing, getting Doc Ock's old arms and this whole thing, I am super stoked. I have been having a lot of fun with just this bit, just this part. But I'm enjoying this little bit here with McGinnis and Wells teaming up, doing their bit here. I think it's really fun. It just feels like a Spider-Man comic right now. So, when we end up eventually going back to the other Zeb Wells storyline, it remains to be seen if I'm going to continue reading it, but we'll see. All right, after that, we have the Avengers, issue number 3 with McKay and Via, City Slayers. Now, it really does feel like this, the way this issue is being hyped up, we're actually really getting into the actual meat of the McKay Avengers run. First 2 issues, for all intents and purposes, and I think for a good reason, were build up, and now we're finally getting into the main crux of the first arc, and I'm really excited for it. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I've been enjoying, the Avengers run from McKay. There's only been 2 issues, but I am excited to see issue 3 and where we go with it. But I don't know, man. I love the direction where this book is going. And currently it doesn't feel too big for its britches. It feels just right. It feels just like where an Avengers book needs to be. Whereas when we got off of Jason Aaron's run, it really kind of went off the rails towards the end. So hopefully we can maintain this pace, maintain this setting, and maintain this identity of just a self-contained, not too big of an event every arc for Avengers. But I am looking forward to it. After that, we have Cosmic Ghost Rider, issue number 5. I don't know if this is the final issue or not. Yes, it is. So this is the final issue of Cosmic Ghost Rider from Stephanie Phillips. And issue 4 was a massive curveball for this book. We got introduced to the fact that Frank, or Cosmic Ghost Rider, got split. His identity got split into a bunch of different versions of him, because he got caught up in a black hole. So we found out the mystery of why there are 2 Ghost Riders, or actually there's a bunch of different Ghost Riders. So I think Frank will probably reunite with all of his his identities, his emotions, to the point where he'll get back to being the same old crazy, kooky Cosmic Ghost Rider. And I hope that this ends with, Cosmic Ghost Rider will be back soon. I really do, because I Cosmic is one of my favorite characters, especially one that Donnie created, and I just think he deserves more attention, whether it's being a supporting character in a book or his own title. I think Cosmic Ghost Rider is a really fun character, and I just want to read more stories from him, so hopefully we get that in this conclusion. After that, we have Deadpool, issue number 9. This has been just fantastic. We've got this assassin society going after Deadpool and his girlfriend, and it's been great. Wong has been killing it. This is one of these books that if another book that's currently on the list wasn't on the list, I would read this book first. But unfortunately, there's another book on the list that I'm going to read first prior to Deadpool. But that being said, I have not yet been disappointed with this book. It has been fantastic. I love Deadpool. The fact that Nate is reading this book, I think, says a lot about how much weight and fun this book is, because Nate does not waste his time when it comes to comics. So if you're not reading Deadpool, what are you doing? All right, let's talk about Hellcat issue number 5. And I also don't know if this is the last issue. I hope it's not, because Hellcat has been, it is. Oh my God. Cantwell has been killing it with this little mini of Hellcat. And, she's finally actually turned into a Hellcat. The Damien, son of Satan's plans have finally come to fruition. And now he has his original, Hellcat at his side. And so it'll be very interesting to see how this gets wrapped up. And I also will put at the end of this that I hope that we continue to get some kind of Hellcat will come back in the fall or something like that. I know it's not, it hasn't been announced in solicits, but this has been a really good run. Nice kind of, crime slash, horror kind of book. It's been really good. Kind of introducing us to other very C or D list Marvel heroes and villains in this book that I think is really crucial to its success, because it's getting readers, new and old, to kind of get back into the swing of other characters that aren't necessarily too hyped. I think it's been a great book, and I will say this might potentially be my pick of the week, but we've got some other books, including The Incredible Hulk, issue number 2 from Philip Kennedy Johnson. Issue 1 was a complete banger. I have no doubt that issue 2 will not suffer from the issue 2 bump, or just issue 2 just not being that good. I think we're going to be fine in that aspect. I think Philip Kennedy Johnson knows exactly where he's going with this run. The horror bit behind it, just, treating Hulk as a monster. It is fantastic. I mean, don't get me wrong. Al Ewing's Hulk run was fun. Donny Cates, well, we don't even get into Donny Cates' run, unfortunately. It just did not end the way I wanted it to. That's besides the point. This has been super fun, and I don't normally do this, but again, potential pick of the week here. If you're not reading this Hulk run, you still have time to get into it, because it's been really fun. You should definitely check it out. It's really good. All right, next up we have The Invincible Iron Man issue number 8 from Gary Jerry. Gary Jerry, I think, has a very good command right now of Iron Man, a very good command of the X-Men storyline, which is crazy, because I don't think he's, I would not consider him one of the main writers of the X Office, even though he's writing X-Men. But Iron Man, and X-Men are currently kind of intertwined, and we're going to continue to get that throughout the fall of X, and through this whole kind of, Tony and Emma Frost getting married. That's coming up. But Omega level Sentinels with Iron Man technology, that's scary. And I'm looking forward to this issue a lot. I'm looking forward to all the books that are on currently, but I think this is going to be a really good book. And I think we're gonna, I don't know, man. Gary Jerry's just killing it, and that's saying something, because when this run originally was announced, both me and Nate were not too excited about it. But Gary Jerry is killing it right now. Yo, I'm interrupting the video. I gotta talk about our 950 subscriber goal giveaway. We are so close to hitting 950 subscribers, and when we do, we're giving away something really kick-ass. When we hit 950 subscribers, we're giving away this CBCS rated 9.8 King in Black number 5 Ryan segment spoiler variant. So when we hit 950 subscribers, we're giving this bad boy away. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. Let's get back to the video. All right, let's really talk about my potential pick of the week, and that's She-Hulk issue number 15. Yes, this is technically the last issue in this She-Hulk run, but it was announced earlier that Rainbow Rowell and the rest of the creative team will be continuing on with this storyline in Sensational She-Hulk in October. So thank goodness we're only going to have to wait a couple months. Ugh, it sucks to continue this story, but I am so pumped for this issue. I might even just say this is my pick of the week. Don't care, right? No, that'd be reckless of me. But Rainbow Rowell and the rest of this team have been killing it with She-Hulk. So again, if you are going to try to hunt for the individual issues, do it. I highly recommend it. If you can't, go get the trades. When this thing gets announced in a hardcover, I'm buying it. Like, it doesn't matter. This run has been absolutely fantastic. I feel like the combination mixture of superhero, slice of life, lawyer, and just a downright character development and character study of Jen has been fantastic. So cannot wait. It'll be bittersweet to read this, because we're gonna have to wait a while for the new run to start in October. But I'll read it, man. I'll just read it. It's gonna be great. All right, after that, we have Ultimate Invasions issue number 2 from Jonathan Hickman. You know, didn't really know what to expect with issue 1, but man, was it really good. And so my expectations now are at a completely different level than they were prior to the run beginning. I kind of feel like I know where we're going, but that's probably when Hickman will throw a wrench in your wheel and you don't know where you're going with it. So, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a thick book. I know it's probably, I think it's like $5.99 or even more than that. So, but I think it's worth it. Hickman definitely deserves the attention when he does these kinds of things. So, I'll tell you this, when they first announced this, I felt like it was kind of like an afterthought, kind of like, hey, well, let's just get this done so Hickman can get some more books out of his contract. But no, this definitely feels like his attention is exactly where it needs to be. So that just has me hyped for when his Gods run comes out, because damn, man, Hickman is just, he's fire, dude. He's fire. All right, let's talk about the Hellfire Gala, issue number 1, The Fall of X. It feels like we've been waiting for this book for a very long time. And as Comic Book Herald said, in his previous video, The Fall of X has technically already kind of happened. It's the buildup is non-ceremonious. The buildup is already really if anything, this is the conclusion of The Fall of X and the aftermath of it. We're going to see the mutants fall. We're going to see Krakoa be completely shattered and cracked. At least that's what we think, right? Every time these Gala issues come in, we think it's going to go one direction and it goes another. But I feel like we can be fairly confident in that's what's probably going to happen. That Krakoa and the Orcus and the Sinisters, all of it is just going to fit in perfectly to the point where this experiment that is Krakoa is just going to fall apart. So, kind of a bittersweet idea, but at the same time, I'm kind of ready for some monumental change with the X-Men. So hopefully we can get something really big and something really awesome with this, and not some lackluster kind of deflated event. I hope it's monumental, and it's almost making me want to say, yeah, bring the Fall on. Let's break them down so we can rise them up and make them even better. So let's see. All right, our last Marvel book of the night, I believe, is Darth Vader Black, White, and Red. I think I could be wrong on that, but this has been really fun. Issue 3 was just downright amazing. So 4, we'll have to wait and see. But man, I have been pleasantly surprised with this little Black, White, and Red run with Darth Vader. I will say issue 1 wasn't as fun as I wanted it to be, but ever since then, every issue has been fantastic. So I wish there was a Peach Momoko in here, but you can only really put her on one story. So, oh well. But man, this has been fun. If you like Star Wars and you're not reading this, you're missing out. All right, our last book of the night is an independent, and that is World Tree issue number 4 from James Tiny Tiny Onion, the 4th. And Nate is currently reading this book. I am not. Not that it's not good. It is. It's actually a really good book. It's just not my cup of tea. But every time this book has come up on our show, Nate has picked it as his pick of the week. So I do not see it not being his pick of the week. It's going to be his pick of the week. I can guarantee it. Unless I don't know, unless Hellcat's just amazing. I don't know. But it's crazy. It's outlandish. It's extreme. So again, if you're looking for a new indie, I'm sure they're probably on their 3rd or 4th print of issue 1. Go check out World Tree. Nate would definitely tell you to do that because it's pretty damn intense. All right, that's going to do it for this week's new Comic Book Day video for the week of July 26th. Please let us know down in the comments, what are you picking up today? What are you going to read first? And what's your potential pick of the week? Let us know down in the comments. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It'd be much appreciated as we are on the road to 950 subscribers, but we can't do it without your support. So if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing, watching, liking, ringing. We love the fact that you're here joining us. But if you're not, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we give away some cool stuff. You saw throughout the video what we're giving away at certain subscriber milestones. So please, please, please hit that subscribe button. Join us live this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, where we will talk about all these books and more. Do some chats, hang out. It'll be a really good time. So if you've never been with our live shows, that's what time our live shows are at on Sundays. And it'll be great. As always, fam, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.